Hi everyone, my name is Ritesh Vasawa and I am currently working as a senior front-end engineer at Multidots. In this video, I will be guiding you through the basics of GSAP animation. It's one of the most powerful and flexible animation library for the web. I have prepared a quick slide to give you an overview and then we will jump into some demo to get you started with the real animations. So, whether you are a beginner or just exploring a GSAP animation for the first time, this video is for you. So, let's get started. We are jumping on the slides. So, let me share my screen first. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Here is the slides. GSAP animation for beginner. I have listed some of topics for the beginners. Let's GSAP overview, why use GSAP, understanding tween and timelines, what can you animate with the GSAP, installing GSAP and examples. So GSAP overview. GSAP stand for the Green Sock Animation Platform. Is a powerful JavaScript library for high performance animations. We can move element using GSAP libraries. So popular Okay. So popular use cases are web animations, UI effects, game, etc. GSAP allow you to effortlessly animate anything JS can touch. Understanding twins and timelines is fundamental to use GSAP effectively. We will learn further about it. Okay. Why use GSAP? GSAP is a super fast optimized for speed and smooth performance, cross-browser compatible, work consistently across all the modern browsers. Simple syntax, easy for the beginners, powerful for the experts. Fine control, animate individual properties, timelines, and sequence. Login system, extend functionality with scroll trigger, draggable, etc. So any developer can use this GSAP. Okay, this is understanding tween and timelines. I have prepared one table where we can differentiate it easily featured for the tween and timeline. The controls one animations. So both are compatible for the controls, can be individual many. Okay. So can be sequenced. So twins, not one its own, but timeline, yes. Reusable twin, yes. Timeline, yes. Advanced control twin is limited, but timeline is a full control. Twin single move in a dance step, timeline choreography sequence of all the moves. We can say twin is a solo performance, timeline as a group dance performance. Next, we can say what can you animate with GSAP? Yeah, with the GSAP we can animate HTML elements like div, span, images, headings, tags, etc. With the CS property, we will use the opacity, scale, rotations, color, etc. SVGs and canvas elements, JavaScript objects properties. Next, installing GZAP. We can use GZAP via CDN with the use of npm. Also, we can get some code from the official source also. Here is a one tip that always include this before writing animation code. So we will do with our demo. So let's jump to this URL. Yeah, here is the step how we can use the GSAP. So I told you that you can download the folder from the GSAP. Here is the link where you can click and download the zip folder. With the help of npm, here is the command you can copy from here and add in your terminal. In CDN, we can use this link, copy from here, and for the yarn, we can use this command. Okay. Next, here I have listed some of the helpful links: GSAP website, official documents, and GitHub repo. Okay. So let's jump for the demo. So we are going to take a demo. I am using the VS Code for code editor. So first of all, we are going to create one folder on a desktop over here, GSAP. Okay. And I open this folder on VS Code. Okay. So first of all, I create index.html file, and then I'm creating style.css, and also we have to use script. So I am creating script file like this. Okay. So in HTML, I'm creating a blank slate like this. Let me update this title as GSAP animation. Okay. And then I call CSS file over here, and let me call our script file as well. Okay. And we are going to learn GSAP. So we have to use GSAP CDN as well. So I'm copy and paste it over here. Okay. Here is our here is a basic structure we can use for the GSAP animation. So let me create one div, and then we can use for the animation. Let me give class name as a box. Okay. Or we will do animation to the box. Okay. We'll add some style, like one box have 200 pixel height and width, and let me provide the background color as red. Okay. So here we are going to learn GSAP2 first. So method of the creating a twin, we have three method: GSAP2, GSAP from, and GSAP from to. So very first we are going to learn about GSAP2. Okay. So in initial we can see that okay, this code is working as a GSAP2. We have created a div. We have added the style over here for the box. You can see this box over here to animate as per our code. So I want our box will rotate as the 360 degree and going forward for the 300 pixels with the duration of 1. So here you can see our box is rotating from here, but I can not see the animation is starting from the beginning. So for that, I am adding delay for 1 second. So after the 1 second, the box will be start and going for the 300 pixels of destinations. So here I have refreshed, box is started from 0 to the 300 pixels. I hope you understood. Let me refresh once again so you can see. Yes. Okay. So here is the GSAP. Here we can do one thing also. If you want to change the color of the box while the animation, then you can also use the properties like this background color red to, I can say I just need to use blue. So for the string, we have to use double quote. So now you can see the on refresh, the box will be going red to blue. Here we can also add some of property like border radius with 50%. Here we are using this special character. That's why also we are adding this in double quote. Now refresh. Oh, now you can see there's our box rectangular 2 going forward with the that is the magic of the GSAP. Now do the one thing. We are copy this code and providing the different color to the box. Green, blue, red. Okay. Let me remove this background color or radius so we can understood betterly. We have green, blue, red color over here. So let me remove color from here and provide it to different classes like green for background color green. Okay. Dot blue to the background color blue and red. Oh, okay. Like this. Okay. Let me check the design. Okay, perfect. Design is good. Okay, animation is working with like this. Let me provide animation like green, blue, red. Okay. So let me add create with green, blue, and red. So here this is working like this. Okay. So we can also do one thing over here also for from to okay delay 1.5 and 2. I just want it to work with the sequence. When first is complete, then second is start and then third is start. Okay. So let me add some more distance so you can check it properly. It is working well or not. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So for the sequence, I have to add delay with this point. Okay, 1.5 and 2. So I need to sum up with the delay 1 and 1.5. So that's why I have provided over here 2.5. So let me check 1, then 2, then 3. First box is reach, second, and then third. Okay, so for the manage the sequence for the animation for with the twin method, we have to use something like this. Okay, now we are going to jump on the other method. I can say for box. Let me check green. So we are using here from method. So you can understood from how from is working like this. Okay. So in 2, we can see that our value is working 0 to 300 or 500, whatever we are provided value over here, x-axis. And for from method, value is our element is moving from 300 point to our value, 0 pixels. Okay. So it is the difference for from and to. We have another method called gsep from to. So here we have to add two method. So we have added from to. Let me check over here. Oh, it is not working. Why? I can say this method is working for from to. So we have to add value over here like our initial value x-axis 0. We can say we have to add x-axis value over here and then it's moving forward for our destination. We are adding the value for our initial to the our destination's value. So if I am adding value 600 for the blue blocks, you can see the value started 600 to the 300. So how we can animate the our elements for our websites like this. Okay, great. So now we are going to learn, I can say, timeline method. So here is a timeline concept. So in timeline and concept, what is happening? We are going to, if we want to move elements sequentially with the timeline. So for this, we can use this method. Let me copy this code. Okay. So I have added one code over here. Let me add green, blue. Let me check green, blue, and then red. Okay. So I have to add dot red class over here. So first of all, we have created a TL variable, and inside the variable we have used timeline concept, and then for the variable we have assigned the value dot green duration and x-axis 7 to 714 pixels. So how it is moving? 1, then 2, then 3. Okay. So here we have provided duration 2. So right now just we need to duration 1. Here is also everything is moving in sequentially. If I am going value of 0.5, here also I am going the value of 5, and then I am over added the value of duration 1. Let me check how it is working. Okay, so timeline is basically working with the, I can say, sequentially. When green is reaching out the destination, then blue is going, and then blue is reaching at the destination, then red element is moving. So how it is working? Timeline. Let me add one more delay to the green so we can see the green is moving, then blue is moving, then the red elements is reaching out there the position. So here how it is the timeline and twin is working. We have many more concepts to explore for the future like scrolling function, text SVG, scrolling trigger functions, and many methods are in this GSEP overview. I hope this video is helpful for you everyone. We will deep dive into the GSEP animation in the next video. Thank you so much.